All right, guys, what up? Bryce coming back at you here with another update, another weekly update. There we go. Let's say that. So these videos, these are going to be short and sweet now going forward. No recap, no craziness, no anything, whatever. It's just going to be straightforward. What I guessed last week, what I thought last week, and then what happened. And then just the projections going forward for this week. So last week, you guys were keeping score. It was pretty rough, y'all. I believe I officially went 2-4. Let's check it out. We'll go live here. Boom. Okay. So if you're looking here, myself versus Casey, I specifically mentioned that I do not do well against Casey. Vito confirmed that for me. Vito threw the stats up. Lifelong, I am now 2-7 against Casey Hughes. 2-7 lifetime over the entirety of the league. So yeah, I lost. That was feels bad right off the gate. The other one here, Walt Senior. That one I felt like it was pretty straightforward. Obviously, you know, we had Dylan, and I said he could have pulled it off, but he had some flukiness with players missing and them and that not here. The next one I picked Pabe. Damn, Pabe. Feels bad, man, dude. Feels real bad. What happened there, dude? But it happens. Whatever. The next one we picked Jason. I believe this is against my better judgment, but I believe also on this one I did say Aaron Rodgers if he goes off, which he did. Almost didn't, but did. Even without Aaron Rodgers, though, he had that one in the bag pretty handedly. Vito. I totally picked Derek in this one, and I picked Derek running away. Like, I didn't think it was going to be that close. I did, however, record it before Vito picked up James Conner, so good pickup on Conner there. Obviously, dealt you well, but again, running away with it, it wouldn't have mattered. 130 to 100. Pretty much a blot. And the last one I picked, Sealer. Brandon Luna. Coming in big with Kamara. I should have known not to pick against Kamara, dude. Yeah, so rough week, guys. We're up 2-4. Statistically keeping it at 2-4. So I'm gonna keep these rolling, keep them going. I'll clean up my list here. I'm keeping an active list for you guys, so that way I know how bad it is. 2-4. Dude, that was brutal. Okay. Week 2, though, coming at you. Week 2. I hope everybody's had a good first week. I'm excited about this next week because normally in week 1 there's like a massive something crazy, you know, a receiver, a running back, quarterback, somebody goes down. It's for the entire year. Yes, we've had some injuries that are bad for tight ends, really, you know, so nothing crazy though running back wise. In my opinion, Devonta got a little banged up. Freeman, that is, if you guys don't know. Obviously, Bell's holding out, which sucks. But receivers are pretty clean. They're pretty good. Except for Baldwin. Thanks for the big fat 0, bud. But it wouldn't have mattered. I didn't have anybody on my bench score any points anyway. So, looking at this week going forward, our matchups you see here. Myself versus Sealer. We'll get into that one. Pabe versus Walt Sealer Sr. Dylan versus Tyler Gaiman, Alec versus Casey, Derek versus Brandon, and Jason versus Vito. So we got a good mix of it this week. A couple of losers versus losers, a couple of winners versus winners, and then literally the even winner versus loser. Like it's 2-2-2-2. The perfect week coming out of it. So off the bat right here going forward. Sealer versus myself. I personally feel like my team had a down week, but that's just me. Just putting it out there. I feel like my team's quite average enough good. I am waiting for, you know, losing Baldwin sucks. Mark Ingram will be back here soon. Everybody else is trash, though. Like, my bench is horrible. I need to figure that out quick. But this one, what's the projection on this one? It looks like we got 98, 97. So, like, dead even. He has Brady, Kareem Hunt, underperformers, but he had Ajayi, Diggs, Sanders, Gronk. All those guys went off last week. They all had their good weeks. Funches is underrated, in my opinion. This might be tough, guys. This one is going to come down to, I feel like this one might come down to the wire again. I'm going to vote myself every week. I'm going to just do it out of habit, an instinctual habit. So one here will be myself. I'm going to vote myself every week. So based on historical settings, I will end up going like 6-6, 6-7, whatever. But I feel good about my team this week. I feel like Sealer's team might be a little over projected because most of his players did have a good week with the exception of Brady and Hunt. I don't feel like Brady's week was great. Hunt didn't, he kind of underperformed. Let's be honest. I mean, he didn't do what you wanted Hunt to do, but it's fine. It works out. It's good. Well, I'm going myself. The next one here is Senior versus Pabe, and Senior is handedly projected to win this one. The good thing for Pabe is his team was full of underperformers. In my blunt, honest opinion, Cooper didn't do much. McCoy didn't do much. David Johnson was like average-ish. Deshaun Watson was good, but not like great. He had 12 points. Like he wasn't even viable, really. And Njoku was underperforming. Kelsey was underperforming. So I feel like Pabe's team reboots this week. They've got a really good setup, really good schedules for everybody. Maybe not Amari Cooper. Denver's pretty tough, but we'll see. We'll see what happens there. We're on the other side. Steelers team, entire team went off. Breeze, Gurley, Lynch, Tyreek, Benjamin Watson, Peterson. Everybody went off for his team last week. But the bad news for Pabe is the matchups are good again. AJ Green has Baltimore, which sucks. Marshawn has Denver, which is so. But other than that, he's projected to have a dynamite week. Like Drew Brees at home versus Cleveland. Don't be surprised Drew Brees gets 50 points this week. I mean, it can happen. It might happen. But again, he has a lot of guys who didn't do well, so Pabe could make a scrap comeback. But my money here is going towards Sealer Senior. We'll see if we can keep up the trend, though. Sealer Senior. Got it. Nailed it. The next one here, we have It's the Skull versus Tyler Gaiman. Another 0-1, 0-1 battle. Oh boy. Let's look at these. Fournette. I hope he's healthy. I have him in a few other leagues. I hope he's healthy. If not, dude, it's a tough road right now for Skull. Parker's hurt. Wentz is still doubtful. Goodwin is out. He's gonna have an uphill climb unless he can get some pop-offs, but luckily James White should get more work now that they're smoothing better. Chris Hogan should do better. I understand Jacksonville's really good, but I think overall it should be better for them. But let's look at Tyler Gaiman. Yeah, this is Tyler Gaiman's far and away. Sorry about your luck, Skull. I'm sorry, man. I know I voted against you last week, but again, Julio Odell, Jordan Reed, Robert Woods, Chris Carson. No, ignore that. But right here, these guys are the guys you want. They're those four guys really should have a kickback week. Derrick Henry against Houston, I don't like that, but it's fine. I think Tyler gets this one. What was the projection on this one? Probably Tyler's favor. Anyway, yeah. Sorry, Skull. It's Tyler's week. Hopefully my projections are better so that way not everybody I pick loses again. I apologize. We've got a great game here. Casey and Alec. That one is going to be good. Cam Newton versus Atlanta. I wish you luck, just being honest. I know we played a below average Nick Foles last week, but he still got the job done and got a W, so I wish you the best of luck. They are home, so Cam Newton might have a rough road of it. Just putting it out there, man. Chris Thompson, solid. Jordan Howard, solid. Golden Tate, solid. Evan Ingram, solid. Juju, solid. Duke Johnson against New Orleans, solid. Very, very good lineup this week. That'll be tough to get past. Just putting that out there. Casey, let's look at your side. Gordon, Drake, DeAndre, Brandon Cooks, Andy Dalton. I don't love that, dude. You have Bilal Powell already, which is good coming up. Cooper Kupp should be better this week against Arizona. Should go off, in my opinion. You have Randall Cobb, though. That's a saving grace. I don't know, dude. I see this one being Alex going away right now. Alex's team is starting to... It's looking more impressive this week than it did last week, and he did well last week. So, giving that one away to Alec there. We'll see. Vito versus Jason. Dude, I've learned to never bet against Jason's team. Can I be honest with you? Because of this asshole, dude. Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers can turn any week, especially because he's rocking the Jimmy Graham, Ty Montgomery, big stack. But Aaron Rodgers can have a 30-point week with one leg and missing an entire quarter. Sorry. That's just what it is. He's got Zeke, who's going to bounce back. The Giants defense isn't that great. He has Carlos Hyde. The Saints aren't that great. Mike Evans against Philly. That'll be tough here. This will be the one that'll be kind of a deciding factor. Demaryius Thomas is going to go off on Oakland. Oakland's defense looks kind of abysmal right now, and Denver looks really, really good. Isaiah Crowell. We'll see. He had a good run, like one good run, and that was literally it. Ty Montgomery, dude, did he have a point? Unfortunately, like, did he do much last week? Okay, yeah, 2 points. Good for him. At least he had some points. I didn't feel like I saw him much in the game. Titan versus Houston, that one could be good as well. But this is really what it is. If Aaron Rodgers is healthy, it's going to be a good week. But if he's not healthy, we'll see. Vito's team, the heavy, I picked against him and he was upset against it. Or I picked for him. No, I picked against him and his team was upset. Wilson, Saquon, Royce Freeman, Michael Thomas, T.Y., Jarvis Landry, James Conner. So as long as James Conner's still playing, that's a solid play. Russell Wilson versus Chicago is going to be good. I think it's going to be really good this week. I know Aaron Rodgers is a very, very elite quarterback, but I think there was a few opportunities where he could have ran where Russell Wilson will be able to extend some drives. So I could see Russell Wilson getting, 40, 50 rushing yards this week. Like I just putting it out there. Saquon against Dallas all day, just all day. Dallas right now. Royce Freeman though against Oakland. This one scared me a little bit because Royce Freeman is kind of split in carries. He's not blown away, but Oakland's D is not great right now. Michael Thomas is going to have a 40-point week. Like you thought, what did he have? 23 last week? Like he could have 202 against Cleveland at home. Just saying, that's big. T.Y. Hilton also could have a big week. Kyle Rudolph is good. Landry is okay, and James Conner. I got to get to this one. I know my gut tells me not to go against Jason because I know Jason's team is very good as long as Aaron Rodgers is healthy. I don't know if he's going to play, and I don't care too much with Minnesota's D, so I'm going to go Vito here. Sorry, Vito. I'm picking you, bud. I know you told me not to, so your team will do well, but I'm picking you. Hopefully you don't lose. So I got 2 right. Maybe your game's one of those 2 again. Last one here, Derek Lee and Brandon Luna, the 2 newest. Well, I guess 2 of the newest. I guess Derek Lee obviously is championship, but he started off 0-1. I can't tell you, Derek, I don't know you personally, but I can't tell you how excited I am that you didn't win because I thought you were going to blow out Vito, and luckily Vito came through in the clutch. But this week you're projected to win again against Brandon Luna, who won last week. And right now, dude, this is probably my favorite, like quickly looking at what's going on. This is probably my favorite matchup this week. Stafford, I think heavily underperformed. I think he'll do much better this week. That's just one of those games with Stafford, dude. You draft him late, you get value, but he's going to have non-elite weeks, man. He's going to have weeks where he throws up duds forever. I think he's better against San Fran. Andrew Luck, though, has also been good. Joe Mixon looked great last week. Alvin Kamara is obviously Alvin Kamara. He'll have another 30-point game probably. Dion Lewis is the interesting one here against Houston because I feel like this is going to be a shootout game. And this is why I don't like Derrick Henry this week. Is because I think Dion Lewis goes off big time. Alex Collins, rough week, but he did this is like a lose-lose for Alex Collins. Not luckily, but unfortunately, Kenneth Dixon is out, and it sounds like he's going to be out for the year or at least out for quite a while. So Alex Collins is going to get the lion's share of the carries, except for the fact that I can't think of the other dude's name. Buck Allen, Javorius Allen. And for whatever reason, the Baltimore Ravens hate Alex Collins, even though he's the best running back there. Sorry, he's the best running back there. Keenan Allen will have another good week. Rip to Delaney Walker. I'm sorry about that, dude. That's going to be a tough place to fill in. I was looking at the tight end landscape today because I know there's a few injuries. Greg Olsen, also rip to him for at least, I'm going to say 10 weeks. He's probably going to go on the IR and he might come back late in the season. So we'll see. But that kind of works out for both you guys. You guys both don't have a tight end. Garcon versus Jones, Eifert versus Coleman. Actually, you have a backup tight end right there. Sneaky play there, bud. Okay. But yeah, I think this one, God, looking at this one, man, last game of the week, I got to give it to Derek again. I hate picking against the projected favorite, but right now, Antonio Brown, Alex Collins, Joe Mixon, and Stafford all should have better than expected weeks. So I'm giving it to them. His team, Luna's team, is already stacked right here. Like these guys did well. They already did like decently good. So I'm hoping that their projection's a little over projected, a little inflated from week 1. Or Team Lee is a little a little lower because they didn't do so hot. So we'll see what happens. That's my pick. I'm going Team Lee. I didn't keep track of freaking picks again. Hold on. So here I'm going Tyler Gaiman. Boom. Tyler G. 4th. I messed up that one big time. We're going to Alec. Is that what I said? Yeah, Alec's team with Cam Bam. just doing a little quick recap here. Sorry, I forgot to write them down. We're going Vito. Vito here, 5. And I don't like it already. As I'm typing it, it's terrible. And then the last one, we're going to go Derek Lee again. All right. So those are my picks, guys. Those are my picks. Like them, love them, hate them. Let me know. Hopefully I get better. I need to, 2 and 4 is a rough start, dude. I think Howie would have beaten me on his picks this week, dude, because he's about that same level. So again, I wish everybody the best of luck. If you guys would like to see anything different, if you guys would like me to stop doing these, just let me know. I'm doing this in my free time. I think it's entertaining to talk some shit, get out there and do some stuff and things. Yeah. So we're going to do that. Here's the teams. Here's the projections. Again, myself, Sealer Sr., Tyler Gaiman, Alec, Vito, Derek. Locked and loaded. We're going to go 6-0 this week, baby. 6-0. Again, hopefully everybody has a great time. I appreciate all of you guys checking out my videos, and I hope you guys have a great week. I wish you guys the best of luck on waivers. Wish you guys the best of luck for the week, and hopefully all your other teams who I'd picked to lose won this last week and will win again. So have a good time, guys. We'll catch you next time. Next week again on Tuesday is when I'll be posting these, just to confirm everything. Thank you guys so much. Take care.